Palihapitiya is a billionaire out in California, in Silicon Valley. He's a huge donor to the Democratic Party. He's also the part owner of the NBA team, the Golden State Warriors. So in a recent podcast, he went out and told the truth. And he said what he personally thinks about China's human rights abuses, its genocide, its murder of the ethnic minority, the Uyghurs. Watch this.
Yeah, nobody cares about what's happening to the Uyghurs, okay? You bring it up because you really care, and I think that's nice that you care. The rest of us don't care. I'm just telling you a very hard...
Wait, you're saying you personally don't care?
I'm telling you a very hard, ugly truth, okay? Of all the things that I care about, yes, it is below my line.
A repulsive human being, obviously. You gotta kind of admire his honesty. Can't be honest. We're glad he was. So the Golden State Warriors issued a statement that read this way: Mr. Palihapitiya does not speak on behalf of our franchise. And of course, the billionaire himself issued a statement saying, well, my family came from a country with mean people. And by the way, the United States has human rights abuses too. Even more repulsive than you would ever imagine. Of course, the Golden State Warriors didn't even mention the Uyghurs in their statement. You wouldn't want to upset China. Say the word Taiwan. We dare you. Enes Kanter Freedom knows a lot about how this all works. He plays for the Boston Celtics. He recently became an American citizen. He's very proud of that. It's the second time he's joined us, and we're glad he's here. Mr. Freedom, thank you very much for coming on tonight. So to hear someone say it, oh, I like your shirt. To hear someone say that as clearly as this owner just did, like, I don't care if they're murdered by the government of China. How do you feel when you see that?
I remember we had a game today at 12:30. And my manager texted me this video right before the game. And first of all, I couldn't believe it. I was very angry, very disgusted, and very disappointed. And, you know, his comments were so... I was like, I couldn't focus on the game because of his comments. I mean, you look at the Uyghur people, what's happening to the Uyghurs is one of the worst human rights abuses in the world today, and there's a genocide happening while we're talking right now. And him going out there and saying, I could care less, is a shame, and it is disgusting.
I mean, so you just became an American citizen. To see the most privileged, the richest people in our society, some of them anyway, just say out loud, like, I don't care about anybody but myself making money, having power over this country. I mean, that must be kind of discouraging as someone who just got here.
You know, the funny thing is, this guy owns a company called, actually I have it right here, called Social Capital, where they pretend to care about social values, and this is a virtue signal, and I have all those recordings here with me. He pretends to care about the others, but the only thing he cares about is money and promoting the CCP propaganda. And it makes me sick how he's using social justice to make money for his company. And I want to ask him one question. You know, one question. If your mother, if your daughter, if your sister was in those concentration camps and getting tortured and gang raped every day, would you still think about money? Would you still remain silent? So I want him to answer that question.
Yeah, I mean, greed is a sin. People used to say that out loud. No one ever says that out loud now, but you obviously understand it. And I'm so glad you said that, and I'm so glad you're in this country. Thank you very much, Mr. Freedom. Good to see you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.